Yes, maybe life overdid the lesson for me and made a dollar worth too much. And the time came when that mistake ruined my career as a fine actor. I've never admitted this to anyone before, laddie, but tonight, I'm so heartsick. I feel at the end of everything. What's the sense and what's the use of false pride and pretense? That goddamn play that I bought for a song and made such a great success in, great money success, it ruined me with its promise of an easy fortune. I didn't want to do anything else. And by the time I woke up to the fact that I had become a slave to the damn thing and did try other parts, it was too late. They had identified me with that one role and they didn't want me in anything else. And they were right, too. I'd lost the great talent that I once had through years of easy repetition. Never learning a new part, never really working hard. $35,000 to $40,000 net profit a season, like snapping your fingers. It was too great a temptation. Yet before I bought the damn thing, I was considered one of the 3 or 4 young actors with the greatest artistic promise in America. And I'd worked like hell, too. I left a good job as a machinist to take supers parts because I loved the theater, and I was wild with ambition. I read all the plays ever written. I studied Shakespeare as you study the Bible. I educated myself. I got rid of a thick Irish brogue that you could cut with a knife. I loved Shakespeare. I would have acted in any of his plays for nothing, for the joy of being alive in his great poetry. And I acted well in him, too. I felt inspired by him. I could have been a great Shakespearean actor if I had kept on. I know that. In 1874, when Edwin Booth came to the theater in Chicago where I was leading man, I played Cassius to his Brutus one night, Brutus to his Cassius the next, Othello to his Iago, and so forth. Well, the first night I played Othello, he said to our manager, "That young man is playing Othello better than I ever did." Imagine that, from Booth, the greatest actor of his day, or any day. And it was true, too. And I was only 27 years old. As I look back at it now, that night was the high spot in my career. I had life where I wanted it. And for a few years after that, I continued on, upward, with ambition high. I married your mother. Ask her what I was like in those days. And her love was an added incentive to ambition. Then a few years later, my good bad luck made me find the big money maker. Well, it wasn't that in my eyes at first. It was just a great romantic part that I knew I could play better than anyone. But it was a great box office success from the start, and then life had me where it wanted me. At $35,000 to $40,000 net profit a season. A fortune in those days. And even in these. What the hell was it I wanted to buy, I wonder? That was worth. Well, no matter now, laddie. It's a late day for regrets.